With the new year comes reflection, and we're looking back on the wisdom that helped us navigate 2024.
These are words that inspired, guided, and maybe even changed the way we look at life.
So what wisdom stuck with you the most? A relationship columnist from the Wall Street Journal has a few thoughts to start us off. And she really said the best part of her job is hearing from researchers, therapists, and regular people about their hard-earned advice. And really it can be about getting along with each other, enhancing well-being, whatever it may be. So here's a list of things that she says that she's taking from 2024 into the new year. And this one is a really good one. Prepare to have a good day. This came from a 78-year-old retired professor. She sits down in the morning and visualizes how to have a great day. And she reflects on what she's grateful for. She has 3 personal strengths and she thinks about how she'll use them that day. She thinks about 3 personal relationships that she can strengthen that day.
That's
and
nice.
Also what to look forward to in the next 12 hours. So really micro goals. Heather? I see you have a lot of thoughts right now. We'll come back to it. Okay, so practice positive gossip. How about this? This is from a psychology.
I do love gossip.
I know. But this is positive gossip. So too often we talk about negative things. So, you know, you may talk about the person who just cut you off in traffic. But what about all of the people who didn't cut you off that day?
That sounds boring.
Yeah. So the goal is to maybe sit around the table at dinner time and just talk about all of the positive things that happened to you that day.
It's easy to veer into negative gossip. Might start with something
All right, and here we go. Talk less, listen more. This is from a marriage therapist. So talk to share, not to convince. Seek to understand and stop trying to change each other. And then strive for quality time. When you think about quality time that you have left, it will motivate you to make the most of every day and to live in the future and not waste your time like too long grieving in the past.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Well, there are 2 things. One thing that Brooke, I think she read it in a book. It's like interesting. She was talking about how we really go through life backwards, facing backwards, because we can't see what's coming. We can only see what happened.
Yeah,
which is
that's interesting. Yeah.
I don't know. That's not really a positive affirmation or something, but I thought that was interesting just to think about.
Yeah. Well, it's how we use our own experiences and things to kind of guide us into what's coming. Because you don't know. I don't know. I like gossip, but I don't know about good gossip. I feel like that sounds boring. I think that it's fun to talk, you know? And I talk less, listen more.
Name the show.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you watching right now? It's talk.
You know, one thing that we do with our kids every night when we sit down for dinner, because we sit down, I would say 90% of the week we spend sitting down and eating together, at least for dinner. No devices at the table. And sometimes it's a 5-minute dinner. Like you spend an hour cooking and we're sitting down for 5 minutes and then the kids are up and they're running. But in those 5 minutes, we try to ask them something good that happened and something bad that happened. Because I do think that we can't go about life thinking it's all like sunshine and roses.
Sure.
It's not.
Right.
You know, people have bad things that happen to them during the day, and giving you perspective that like, well, something good happened too, is a nice way to balance it out.
Yeah. I like the idea of this though. Like, what 3 relationships can you strengthen today?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
That seems like a lot of work. My
But I mean, it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to do a whole lot. It could just be like little things. Yeah.
One thing I thought about, you know, at some point last year was I feel like a lot of us, I'm sure, are feeling like, I wish something would change in my life. I wish this would happen. And I realized like any moment can be the moment that changes your life, and that's sort of on you. It's like, decide to make something change your life.
Right.
Decide to have that conversation change your life, or that weird thing that happened on the bus or whatever. So I feel like that's something I've been thinking about in the last year, and I want to bring it into the new year.
Being
I want
very
more weird
intentional.
things to happen this
Yes.
year.
Yeah,
that too.
weird things.
Yeah,
Weird things are kind of fun.
Let's embrace the weird and the quirky and the goofy and the silly. I love it.